Good evening, sir. What's going on with you?
Oh, you got a thing rolling?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. Let's get it. All right. All right. Let's go.
What's your introduce yourself, sir?
Man, you already know what it is. Your boy Lil TC Baby, GV Music Group, the CEO. You know what it is. The crunchest nigga live. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. Nigga, I need a hit, come holler at me. I got you.
Absolutely.
Kelly on the drum.
So, we got to start with voices, sir.
Voices.
Yes, sir.
All right, man.
Tell me, because I ain't heard it yet.
All right. Voices.
Yes, sir.
It's a R&B compilation from top to bottom with different variety of different R&B singers. It could be a person on the hook, two different people on the verses.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Voices come from me being who I am. Like, if you know me personally, you know, like, but TC just turned rapper, but not. Like, when it comes to music, my first love has always been R&B music.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I came from the gospel era of music, transitioning into R&B to hip hop. So it's always been in my blood to do music in general. But R&B has always been my go-to music of all time.
Okay.
But voices, you know, I feel like everybody kept saying R&B is dead, R&B is dead. Nah, it's not dead. Because nowadays you gotta think, like, you got your 90s R&B, your 60s, 70s soul R&B, you know what I'm saying? Then you got your modern day R&B. Me personally, I feel like people are not really singing no more. They just rap singing. And it's letting auto-tune do the work for them instead of like actually singing.
Okay.
I mean, that's just my personal opinion, but like voices, I felt like let's bring the singing back.
Okay, so what do you think took away or caused this uprise in auto-tune rap singing versus actually singing?
I mean,
You gonna blame it on T-Pain?
nah, we can't do that. We can't blame it on T-Pain because it's been like that prior before T-Pain. So you got to think, for example, when you say 90s R&B, I'll be like Dave Hollister, Jagged Edge, Drew Hill, 112. You know what I'm saying? Babyface. The list can go on. Then when you come to the late 90s going to the early 2000s, you know what I'm saying? You had a lot of up-tempo music. Then when the up-tempo music came in, that's when the auto-tune started coming in the early 2000s. But auto-tune been around for many years from Roger Troutman. So that's what a lot of people fail to realize. Auto-tune was from back in the day. Absolutely. It just was more popular, you know what I'm saying, coming up in age of music. But you got to think, like, as me being an audio engineer, auto-tune is on everything. It don't matter what it is. Like, you could be rapping, an engineer have auto-tune on your voice. It's a pitch corrector. So auto-tune is going to be on your voice regardless. Okay. So it's just more, auto-tune for singers. Some people feel like, he used auto-tune or she uses auto-tune, they can't sing. No, that's not true. It helps the pitch.
Okay.
So I can get real technical with it, but you know.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. Okay, so who's on voices? I know I've interviewed some of the people and I've heard of some of the songs. I haven't heard the actual songs.
Now I'm gonna think on this because I don't want to forget nobody.
Okay, how many songs? Let's start.
It's 26 songs
God
on the
dang.
album. Yeah.
Sir, how long is the album? The runtime, give or take.
It's about like a good 2 hours and some change.
So you're trying to make, so people are supposed to be making babies.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. OGB, Vegas Shaw, Quincy James, Maintain, Rabbit Rab,
Okay.
Breezy Ma,
Okay.
Kirsten Hall,
Super nice. Yeah.
dope. Arson, Street Poet,
okay.
yeah, Arson, Street Poet,
Okay.
Desiccate. Let me keep going. Let me think. Versatile. Shout out my boy Versatile. Ricky Tan.
Okay.
Coco Baby.
Okay.
Boy.
And if you do forget somebody, it's
Yeah, if I forget y'all,
26 songs, bro.
if I forget y'all, man, please forgive me.
Okay.
Solo, YHM, Seti D, Stefan, Tierra.
Natasha?
Yeah.
Okay.
Her and Tierra and Stefan is actually on a record together.
Okay. I heard you got a song with Tay.
I do.
Okay, is that on there?
No, it's not on that project, but it's on my next project.
on
that's
your
coming.
project?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
It's a lot of artists but I done work with damn near everybody, man.
Yeah.
So it's like the one thing about me when it comes to working with people, when it comes to features, I know sound. So if I like wanting to do a record with somebody, I get the beat, or mimic their voice, and I'm hearing them on this shit. So I'm like, all right, boom, that's what I'm hearing.
Okay.
So it's always been like that ever since I was younger when it comes to doing music. So if I wanted, like, when people like he the feature king, he got all these features. It's just I know who and who not to put on certain songs. You know what I'm saying? I just know sound. That's just me. I've always been like that. So you know what I'm saying?
I need to do one favor. Hold on, real quick. My bad. Got to fix the mic. That's my bad. All right, there we go.
Bit.
But okay. So what's the very first song you recorded for? And how did you say I'm gonna put together an R&B album?
The very first song that I put together for the Voices album, boy, I ain't about to lie to you, and I'm trying to remember. I want to say, it's called Whatever You Say. It's featuring Big Flicker and Paya.
I've heard of Big Flicker. I've never met them.
You got Maurice.
Okay.
Maurice and Paya. That was the first song that I put together. And the second one was Quick Trip. It was featuring Myers and Steph Fun, which I have a video for that. It's Quick Trip. So, hey, go look that up. It's a Lil TC Quick Trip featuring Myers and Steph Fun.
Well, is that the one?
Produced by OG Butler.
Is that the one that's got the neon signs in the background and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen that video.
Yeah.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so was there anything specific that made you say I'm gonna help bring R&B back, or it was the first song you recorded intentionally for voices, or you just kind of was like, oh, this is dope, and then one after another you start saying I'm gonna put together a body of work?
See with me, I got a shitload of music.
Yeah.
So I got hard drives full of music. I damn near got over 5,000 worth of songs on my hard drive.
Okay.
So, when it came to voices, I felt like, let me put a project to the point where like I wanna go different with it. So ain't nobody doing no full R&B project. Like actually, and then one thing about this project, I'm not on the project at all. I executive produced the whole project.
Your voice ain't nowhere else.
No, I'm not on. Only thing you gonna hear on the Voices album.
All right.
No, it's not even that. It's my tag.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Darius Carter. He actually the one that behind the tag.
He on that too, right?
He's actually on the project as well. So I'm not on it. I just pretty much I got the beats. If I like far as the hooker wise, if I'm hearing something and I go to the artist like, hey, I think this should be like this, or he'll write the hook my damn self, and they'll go lay it down, or they'll come on the idea and I pitch my idea and we'll go from there.
So why are you not on that album?
Because and when it comes to executive producing projects, I've been doing that shit for years. It's just when I'm doing it, I'm on the song.
Okay.
Instead of me actually orchestrating the song, I took myself off the song and actually create what I'm hearing in my head. And I know this person and this other person, or this person and that person, I know their sound, I'm going to put them on the record.
So there was none of the songs you never was like, damn, I want to put 16 on that.
Nah.
You didn't get it. I'm sure you got excited.
I mean, I probably know, like me writing a hook to it, or you know what I'm saying, or maybe a verse or two for it and pitching it to the artist, but me on it, nah.
Damn, that take a lot of self-control.
And that's another thing. Because sometimes you got to think, like, look at Jermaine Dupri, for example.
Okay.
Like, Jermaine Dupri is a producer and he's a writer. And he's also an artist, first and foremost. You got to think, sometimes, even with the whole Confession album, that's his album.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, he wrote and produced everything for Usher on that album.
Right.
So that's his story, not Usher's story.
Right. Because a lot of times, especially when it first came out, everybody thought that was him and Chili's relationship.
Yeah, but that was really him and Janet.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, how do you balance, since you mentioned Jermaine Dupri being an artist as well as all the other hats he wears as well as yourself, how do you balance I'm going to write and rap my music, because you said you have your project coming out as well.
Yeah.
How do you manage that and 26 motherfucking songs on top of the other songs?
Okay, see, now, me managing from the voices in my actual music, it's like this. I've evolved for as musically myself.
Okay.
And when I say that, it's like as growing up, I had a certain sound, and then I had to realize, like, boy, I'm getting older. I need to sit my ass the fuck down. I don't need to be jumping around the damn stage all the time. You
Right.
feel me? So it's like, let me give y'all more of me because, like I said, like when me as an artist, people always felt like, can TC do anything else besides crunk music? But the thing is, I can. I can make whatever. See, that's what a lot of people fail to realize. I'm known for crunk music, but if you know me personally, boy, R&B music is me. Like, so I had to really like, okay, when my pops passed away in 2019, it kind of made me really just start thinking more like, when it came to death never, I ain't gonna say it never hit around family wise, but it was close home. So it made me sit down and really think about more subject matter to write about. Because if I get a beat, I'm gonna turn up because that I rather give the people what they wanted instead of giving the people me. So if you so used to me giving you that, well, all right, nah, I'm gonna give you my life. But see, at one period of time, me making music about my life was kind of hard. Why I say that is because like I felt like why am I opening up to people, and then it's like what I'm going through on a daily basis. Like you got to think nowadays in music, that's what people want to hear.
Yeah,
they want to hear about your life, and then I was on some like I don't want nobody knowing what I'm going through, like because I felt like people would judge me. But then,
we all go through shit.
It's true, but then I had to realize like people need to hear what you're going through in life.
Yeah.
So that's when I stopped. You know what? I gave people light songs from here to here, time to time. But then a person actually told me at one period of time, they say, TC, I think your light songs be your most dopest songs. I was like, nah, I don't think that.
One of my favorite ones, the one with you and Day, was it Rain? That is tough. Yeah.
Me and Days, Mike Deal, Coco, and Rajay.
Yeah, that bitch tough.
That to be honest, that song is the last song my father heard before he passed away. Matter of fact, it was a Sunday that I let my pops hear the song because I was on my lunch break. I came home, you know what I'm saying, got some breakfast from, you know what I'm saying, Mom Dude, she cooked up. You know what I'm saying, Pops was up, he was at the house or whatnot. I was like, hey Daddy, let me let you hear this song. So boom, I played it for him. And it's the song called Rain. And he was like, Will, let me tell you something. I like it. I said, what's up though, Daddy? He say, the song you saying rain, but at the end of the day, he said the sun eventually gonna shine again. And what's crazy, that's the last words that I heard from my daddy. I went back to work. When I got off, I came back to the crib. I started recording. He had left, went back to his house Monday, which I had a session the next day. My aunt had rushed over to the studio and she was like, come on. Like she didn't tell me what was going on. So I'm like, why, what's wrong? Then when I got in the car with her, she was like, you know, your father in the, you know what I'm saying, he in the emergency room. I'm like, why? She didn't tell me nothing was going on until I got to the hospital. And she was like, your daddy passed out, you know what I'm saying, from a heart attack. So when I got in there, you know, they pretty much had him hooked up to, you know what I'm saying, to the ventilator or whatever. So, you know, me seeing my pops hooked up to the ventilator, that really, you know what I'm saying, threw me off. Yeah. So my Rain was, like I said, Rain was the last song my pops ever heard. And that's one of the most important songs that I ever done, because at the end of the day, like, he was not responsive the whole time he was in the hospital before he passed away. He was in the hospital for a week until that following week that he eventually passed away. So Rain, it means a lot to me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I really, you know, that's one of my powerful, like one of my powerful records, but it is one of the most records to the point where, like, when I hear it, I get emotional, because not only that, is a strong record. It's the last song my pops heard, and
he was able to tell you something positive
about it. You know what I'm saying? So I really take a lot of pride into that record.
Yeah. Okay. So would you say that his last few words of positivity may have also influenced you on making more songs about your life?
Yeah, because he you know, my pops was he was a musician. So like,
cool too.
Yeah, cool dude. Like growing up, like my pops, he Hemp. He go by his name was Hemp. I'm actually the third. He the junior, and my pops he was a drummer, and my pops me growing up, you know, my daddy he was cool with Casey from Casey and JoJo, and he had the opportunity to go on the road with Jodeci when they first, you know what I'm saying, Jodeci was formed. But me and my brother, you know, being young, we could, you know, he was like, you know, Casey, I can't do it. Right. I got 2 kids.
Gotta have my responsibility.
You know, so he didn't do it. So my daddy and his brothers and sisters got a gospel group called Hemp.
Okay.
So music, I've seen, watched them as I was, younger. They opened up for different, gospel artists or whatnot, and they was going for different churches, and they was getting paid. What's crazy is they was getting paid to do what they love to do, and me seeing that, that made me like, yo, I want to do music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was young, and it inspired me to want to do music because of my father. Like, my daddy used to play for the Repertory Theater for Philly Sweetly. He was the main drummer.
Yeah.
And I watched my daddy get paid good money just for playing the drums. And I'm like, yo, if he's doing that, I want to do music. And I was like, I was in elementary school going to different events when my daddy helped him set his drums up, and I'll just be sitting right behind him watching him. So, he really was the main influence when it came to music. So
riddle me this. Tell me you and him made some music together.
we actually did. I ain't gonna cap to you. Right before that, what's crazy, right before he passed away, we actually got in the studio. We got like about four records.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He actually went in, he played some drums for a couple of my records. Phil Duckett actually called me not too long ago, got on my ass about the record. He told me I need to come finish it. So I'm definitely gonna finish it. So my Uncle Steven and my Uncle Benji, my Uncle Steven played the trumpet on the record, and my Uncle Benji had played the saxophone on it.
What kind of music is it?
It's like how can I explain it?
Is it any particular genre? Or?
Nah, it's just like a feel good, like it's a feel good and it's a jazzy feel record.
Okay.
So I'm definitely go in there, pen it and make a hit record. That's
Please
what I do.
thank you so we can hear that.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Okay, so I didn't mean to get so deep. But
You good. We gonna talk our shit. Let's get it.
So okay, what's the title? What's the name of your project?
Unsigned Maniac 3.
Okay. What is on this? How many songs is on this?
32. Yeah, man, I know, man.
Sir, how are we supposed to listen to 32 songs?
Hey, a lot of people feel like, is they.
Can we just call it a double disc?
I can make it a
digital double disc.
I can, I can split it. I can split it in half.
Yes, sir.
I can, but I'm gonna just give y'all that music. Everybody keeps saying TC keep holding the music. He don't never drop. So I mean, I do have a problem with dropping music and not putting it out.
Why?
Because I'm a perfectionist.
Okay.
Because like one thing about me, I'm an engineer. So if I'm hearing a record, now especially when I go in the studio and I'm with Altune or I'm with Phil Duckett or I'm with Sib, A Major, Ocho, whomever I, may get in the studio and work with, I'm gonna make sure we break the record down. Like if I'm hearing something for us, the drops, any effects that need to be in the song. If I'm feeling like it need to be more backgrounds of for a vocalist, I'm gonna call a vocalist in and tell them to ad lib. Put some some more feeling into the record. If I feel like even for us the production. The beat, if I feel like something needs to be beefed up with the beat, I'm going to tell a keyboardist or a guitarist or a drummist, to come in and add some more, feeling to it, because one thing about music is about feeling. And if you don't want to just make a record and it's something, me being a professional, if it's something missing and I hear something, it's like, oh, I'm hearing it, boom. It's like an idea. Yeah. So I'm like, hey, let me put this in, and as soon as I tweak it up, it's just right after that. And I don't try to sound arrogant or nothing, but I know sound. So if I'm hearing something, like a lot of people like, man, TC, that won't sound right. I'm like, oh, okay, I hear you.
And then you add it, do something.
Then boom, it's like, oh, then the next thing I'm like, well, damn, boy, you was right. Yeah, I know. It was in my head. I understand. I know what I'm talking about. So at the end of the day, that's how I do.
Okay. So what's the lead off single for your album?
Ooh.
Or have you not picked one?
Nah, it's Living Life.
Okay.
It's actually on your mixtape.
It is. I appreciate you.
You know what I'm saying? Living Life featuring A&T and Rabbi Rab.
Yes, sir.
Shout out my boy A&T, Ant Beast, and Rabbi Rab. Y'all got to tap in with my boy Rabbi Rab. Boy, Rabbi Rab is sick. I'm trying to tell you.
I heard the name. I don't know what he look like.
Rabbi Rab, I'm gonna tell you, he got like a T-Pain feel.
Okay.
Bro, engineer himself and he actually produced himself. He's like one of the coldest vocalists.
He made that beat?
No.
Oh, okay.
Animal. The battle rapper Animal from Pittsburgh.
Really?
Yeah, he made that beat.
So that's enough.
Yeah.
How you run across him?
Animal,
He from here and moved, or?
No, Animal was down here back in 2009, 2010. And when we was linked, okay, shout out to Kelly Blaze Entertainment. We was signed underneath Kelly Blaze Entertainment, which is Kelly Blaze is TK, my cousin EJ, Inferno Blaze, and Brian B. Nasty. You know what I'm saying? We had a studio called Exodus in Pomea, and Animal was actually staying like actually up the street from the studio, and I, you know what I'm saying, I locked in with bruh, and you know what I'm saying, you know, me chopping it up with him, I know he battle rap, and I, you know what I'm saying, he was like, yeah, I make beats, woo woo, so I'm like, all right, cool, so I locked in with him, and like,
He made it there.
no, he actually, what's weird about it, Animal make beats on Acid Pro.
What's wrong with that?
Not,
it's old.
it's not. What I say that is like, me personally, I've never known that anybody would make beats off
That's
Acid
the
Pro.
first thing I ever recorded on.
See, true. I used to record off Acid Pro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hell, nigga, you showed me some tricks off Acid Pro.
You're right. I didn't know you could even. Probably now.
I didn't know you can make beats off Acid Pro, so that was interesting to me.
Before I thought you could only record on it. I didn't know you could make
But see,
beats off it.
Acid Pro has like MIDI plugins that you can hook your keyboard into, and you can like, they got like loops and stuff that you can make, and then you can like make your beats around the loops. So now I'm like, that makes sense now.
You can string together certain melodies and then build the drums. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Okay.
So when I figured that out, what he was doing, I was like, oh, like that's dope as fuck. So you know, like that was actually one of the first records that I dropped off one of his beats, and like ever since then, me and bro we've been locked in for over 10 years. But like far as like artists, producer wise, we definitely been locked in for many years.
Okay.
So
very cool. Okay, so do you have a particular role? Well, let me rewind. I've seen you drop a couple of singles from The Voices. You know what I mean, somebody else's song. What's the next single coming out? Wait, list the singles for me for those who don't know.
Okay.
Off of Voices. Then we'll go back.
Living Without You is featuring OGB and Vegas Shaw.
Yes, sir. That's one.
The next single after that is going to be.
Ain't that the one, Myers?
No. Myers and Stefan's the first single that dropped.
Okay, gotcha.
That's called Quick Trip. Then the second one was Often, which is Maintain and Coco.
Absolutely.
And the next one is going to be Living Without You with OGB and Vegas Shaw. The one after that is going to be LSD. LSD is a R&B group.
Hey,
which
B33.
produced by B33. It is Maintain, Rabbi Rab, Solo YHM, and Seti D, singer Seti D from Spartanburg.
Okay.
It's an actual R&B group, 4-member R&B group.
Okay.
So, that's another thing, what's crazy about that is, when I locked in with them boys, the dude, the record for The Voices, what's crazy was like Rab and Maintain and Tori already knew each other. Seti, I've been knowing Seti for many years because, bro come, do showcases at open mics in the city, whatever. He's from the Berg or whatnot. And it was the chemistry between them boys when they had dropped the record. I was like, oh, what y'all boys thinking about joining together as an R&B group? They looking at me all crazy like, man, TC ain't nobody about to be doing no damn R&B group. so me, I was like, let's try it out. You know what I'm saying? So boom, they we got in the studio, we locked in, and the shit became more deeper than just doing music. It became we fuck with each other, became a brotherhood. So I can honestly say LSD, they album is on the way. No, EP, then their album is on the way. It's called Love. LSD stands for Love, Sex, and Drugs.
What's the album? Is it gonna be self-titled?
Yeah, self-titled.
Okay. You guys, have they recorded some music?
Oh yeah.
How much they got?
They got a lot.
What's a lot?
A lot.
I mean, you got 5,000 on deck, so what's a lot?
I ain't gonna say 5,000, but them boys got some records. Like real talk. Too Many Women is the single off their EP, and it's produced by Cat Lee.
Okay. So the official drop date is this Friday. I'm not sure if you want me to, I had this come out before.
Oh yeah.
Friday.
Okay.
Or on Friday, excuse me.
Okay, that's cool.
Would you on that?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
I guess I'll be up late tomorrow.
March 1st.
Yes, this will be
The
out
Voice.
the day it comes
March
out.
1st. Y'all tap in with your boy. Yeah.
So Unsigned.
Maniac
is coming
3.
Out what day?
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm actually in the process of uploading the finish upload Unsigned Maniac 3. And once I get done uploading it, then I'm gonna pick the date and I'm gonna put it out. I ain't gonna tell y'all what the date is. And motherfuckers get thinking, oh, TC capping and shit.
We were waiting for voices.
I mean, hey, I understand that, but shit happens.
I know. Same thing with my mixtape. I put it out, or I uploaded it, and I didn't pay for the premium because I ain't trying to make no money. I just want to promote everybody who's been on it.
Okay, I feel you.
Man, DistroKid, I must say, it's going to be uploading, and it basically said we'll give you essentially a ballpark time frame of when it's going to come out. So once I seen it on at least Spotify, I was like, all right, it's out.
Yeah, it's out. Like even with distro and United Masters, I feel like
What's the difference between the two, or which one's better?
me personally, I feel like United Masters is good, and I mean this because I got both United Masters and DistroKid. United Masters has more features to it. I can honestly say, but I do like the feature with DistroKid with the Distro Vid.
What's that?
Distro Vid is where you can upload your videos onto DistroKid and then it'll be on like Vivo. And then when you pull, matter of fact, you know when you go to Apple Music and you see the videos, it be on there on your actual profile.
Oh, that's what I do with my main podcast. Like, I can upload the video to the app I use, and it'll shoot the video out. And say, for example, if it's on Spotify, I haven't done it in a while because it take a while to upload. Yeah. But if you go to it, you can watch those with good intentions, the video, or you can not click whatever the button is, and you can just listen to it. So I know what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah. It's kind of the same feature.
Yeah, I really feel like United Masters is I ain't gonna say it's better, but it definitely have more features.
Okay. So would you ever do an all music video album? Not 36 songs or whatever. But
yeah. I would like even with the voices. I'm going to shoot 26 videos to this album. Yes, because in this day and age, it's all about content.
Of course.
So
it's 26.
It's 26. It's
that's
26.
Basically, that's a little over 2 music videos a month.
Yeah.
What?
But see, shout out to Gang Town. I seen something that Gang Town said, and he was like artists should shoot at least 3 videos. Yeah,
that's the old formula, and it still works.
It does. I feel like when it comes to shooting videos, it may be costly, but in the same sense, it's like
is studio time free?
No,
exactly.
Beats ain't free nor studio. Hold on. Speaking of studio time, and beats, a lot of these motherfuckers be out there talking about some.
Send beats. My kids
my bad. They be talking about send beats. Like, bruh, come on, that shit. You gotta think as a producer. These niggas gotta realize make this beat.
Well, I've asked people to send it to me to see if it matches my video project, but I don't rap. So
what you mean you don't rap?
We ain't talking about me.
Nah, nigga, I'm gonna get on your ass.
We ain't talking about me.
Let me tell y'all about this nigga.
There's nothing to say about me, sir. To continue about your videos, sir.
Look, hey, when it comes to producers, you know what I'm saying, it takes time. You gotta think, you like, hey, I need a beat. Yeah. It's taking time out of their day. They could be doing anything in the world, but they taking their time out just to make you a beat. Now, that's time away from their kids. You know what I'm saying? They could have been getting some money, get some pussy. It don't matter. You feel me? But you taking daytime away. Nigga, pay them for what they want.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? But in the same sense, producers tell the artist exactly what you want.
What you mean?
Like when you, for example.
Like what you want as far as payment?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be like, for example, some producers be like, oh, these artists don't want to pay me what I'm worth. Bruh, tell the artist what you want. How much do you want for the beat? One thing about me, what I do not like is when somebody asks you what's your budget. Don't ask me what my budget is. Just tell me what the price is.
I understand that, but I will say on the flip side, I'm not a producer. I'm a videographer.
Yes, he is.
No, I'm not. But as far as like my video work, people do ask me, and I would like to say, I'll say it on camera. I don't give a fuck. For the most part, I shoot music videos for $150.
Okay.
And realistically, if I'm being totally honest, people can't afford my prices as a videographer, and neither can I. What I should charge.
What you mean? That's cheap.
No, I'm saying what I should charge.
Oh, I mean, I'm just saying.
But I'm not rich, so why am I going to try to tax somebody else?
Okay. Majority of the videographers around, normal price, $150, that's a promo video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Once get done, I'll show a music video shot.
You know what I'm saying? That's good. Most niggas want $500, $750 to $1,000 to $1,500 for a video.
The work ain't that good. Some of them. Because there's certain individuals I look up to, and I think they make some fire. I like the voice box. I've never met him, but his videos obviously is fire.
Cool dude.
What's his name? Sandy Travels? How you say his name? Sandy Travels? Is that how you say his name?
Savani?
No, it's Sanny? Sanny?
I don't know what that is.
He shoots some dope videos. It's a couple other people I really fuck with their music.
Gang Town.
Who?
Gang Town. He
no offense to him.
He got some dope shit. Shot by Ricky.
Yeah, he makes some dope video. Pooh.
Hey, shout out Cuzzo.
Yeah, that's a cousin.
Yeah.
That Ryan cousin too.
Yeah, that's me and Pooh. We first cousins.
Okay, cool. You know he shoots some dope video.
Yeah. Who else? I
don't know all of them.
Russell Double. Shout out to Russell Double. Russell Double, man. He from, I ain't gonna say Anderson, but he from He from up that way. I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't cut you.
Yeah, but bro, he actually Russell Double actually shot my first ever video back in 2009. 09 was me, him, and C's. They had a group called NBH. So it was Russell Double and C's, and Russell Double actually shot my first video.
Okay.
So, bruh, cold. Like one of the like dopest eyes around the upstate. Oh yeah, shout out to Shots.
Shots by Major?
No, not Shot by Major. Straight Shots.
I don't know who that is. I know Shots by
You
Major.
know Straight Shots?
No, who that is?
Boy, Shots is.
I don't mean no disrespect. I just.
Shots is
I'm
one.
in the house.
Shots one of the first original videographers in the city. And he actually got signed, and he was shooting videos for
Is that the one that just shot Boosie video?
not Boosie, but 2 Chainz. He was
Okay.
he was actually on tour with 2 Chainz like back in the day.
Oh, very dope.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
very
So
cool.
shout out to Shots though. He was the first person that ever shot my first ever video. Okay, let me correct myself. Shots was the first person to shoot my very first video in 09, but it wasn't completed. There you go.
Okay.
And Russell Double was the first one that shot my
your
first
first full video.
Full
Okay.
video. So yeah, like it's some dope videographers around here.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So now you say you don't have an exact release date for free.
no, not yet. Until I get done uploading, then I'm gonna give y'all that music.
Okay. So what will be the determining factor for LSD's album
Be real with you.
for release or
For
EP?
the-
Excuse me.
For I'm actually we getting back in the studio in March, and we're gonna finish up the loose ends on the EP. So we're going ahead and release it. I will give y'all a update on
You
it.
got no soft release date?
Nah, not yet.
I gotta put you on the spot. You sure?
I'm positive. Nah, I ain't
one
gonna
of
tell
the
y'all.
members over there.
I mean,
Can
y'all
we
shout
ask him?
hey, shout out my boy Maintain Mustang Main Drop Top Mustang. Y'all go
Check that
stream everywhere on all platforms. Oh yeah, and the video is fire. I ain't gonna you know what I'm saying? It ain't out yet. I seen it, but it's fire.
I'm gonna watch it after this.
Ooh, I'm trying to tell y'all. For real. Yep. And I drop top Mustang. Hey, real talk. Shout out my boy. Now,
Get this nigga.
I'm gonna put on the spot though. Hey, Maintain. What's crazy with me and Maintain? Like
sir.
Maintain had actually stopped doing music for a while. You know what I'm saying? I was at work, and he was in the bank. You know what I'm saying? I was on my 15. I'm coming through Walmart or whatever. And you know me, hey boy, you know, Maintain turned around and seen me. He was like, oh Lord, he just put his head down. He was like, what you want, TC? First thing I told him, I said, boy, I need you. He say, oh boy. So I like, man, got a session today. See, it's 12, pull up on me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Maintain when he had quit doing music.
I bet he did a whole hook and verse.
Bro, he did a hook, man. I had my boy in the studio, and okay, my studio sessions be like very crazy.
Okay.
And a lot of people, like, when they work with me, they first thing they say, but TC, who was in the studio with you? Who all is in there? Because I may have 30 people in there, but guess
Why?
what? I'm going to tell you. It don't matter who all in the studio with me. But I'm going to make sure if it's 30 to 3,
They gonna contribute something.
they going to do something. You're not going to be in my session
Oh, they ain't
and
in
not doing
there,
that.
not literally, but
Yeah.
they ain't in there smoking naked
Even if
bitches
you
walking around.
even if you smoking, even you naked, you still gonna be contributing to the you know what I'm saying? Just being honest.
Sir, what the naked bitches gonna contribute?
Hey, they gonna do something. They gonna come up with some words or something. We gonna make it do what it do. Like for real. Like
Naked bitches, you will contribute something.
facts. Them are big facts.
I ain't fucking with you, man.
Like for real. Now, when it comes to working with me, man, like Maintain, he when he came to the studio and he noticed, he was like, man, damn, T, it's a bunch of people in here. And a lot of people don't, you know, some people don't.
I don't like that. I work by myself.
Yeah, a lot of
It-
people
it's
don't.
me.
No, a lot of people don't like to work like with a whole bunch of people. But then it's like, okay, having different energies. You know, a lot of people be big on energies. Not saying that I'm not big on energy, but at the end of the day, it's like if you have certain people in the studio, like if you got okay, when it comes to producers in the studio, like if I have like I always have at least 4 to 5 producers in the room at one time, and I'm gonna tell you why I say that.
Okay. Because they can't make the beat at the same time.
They can collab on the beat.
Of course.
Now,
I've done that. Yeah.
you got to think if this producer is strong at what he do, and this producer
Right. This
is,
person might be strong at drum patterns. He
This-
might be nice with melodies, but I can understand that.
I have that person doing this and that person doing
Yeah,
that.
but they can't do it at the same time.
Everybody won't. You know what I'm saying? It's
Well, it depends on the studio, but
yeah. So it's one thing about me. People always say, "Man, TC, you can't do it." What you mean I can't do something? Yes, I can. What is you
Right.
talking about? I always prove people wrong. Like all the time. Like I can do whatever I put my mind to it.
Okay.
That's just me. So okay, like being in the studio with me. One thing about me, I will push you to your full potential. Right. You probably haven't been doing music for 10 plus years, and I run into you and you be like, "Boy, TC, boy, I ain't," or TC, especially like a female artist, I get them comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Sit them down. You know, make sure you can just be in your creative space.
Butt naked bitches. No,
hey, if that's what you need, hey, that's what we gonna make it do with it do. You feel me? But you know. I make sure whoever I'm working with, I make sure I get them comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And like working with an artist, I want to get to know them. So I gotta know they mental. By knowing they mental, I can know like, okay, this person don't like a whole bunch of people over here.
Oh, okay.
Or this person don't care. But then it's like when I actually get you in the stew, even if it's a whole bunch of people in there, it's like the vibe. I make sure I control the room. Ricky Tan said something to me that made so much sense.
Yes, sir.
He say, when your wallet's open, you control the room.
Yeah, when you paying for it, fuck yeah.
So you can do whatever you want to do.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and that's what I do. You feel me? If my wallet's open, I'm in a room, in a room with creators, we gonna create.
Let me get $1 then.
I got you. It's nothing. You feel me? Like, let's being real. You in a room full of creators and y'all creative. Why is y'all sitting around and standing looking at each other? Create.
So let me ask you this then, because you said the wallet analogy. Don't tell me literally the price, but what does that look like? What's that cost look like? Especially when you're not actually on the album.
I ain't worrying about it.
Don't tell me the actual problem. But what does that feel like though? To invest so much financially, and you're not on the album. And I would like to assume you're not looking to be a millionaire off of it. So like, what's that feel like?
Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you. Number one, I love what I do.
I know you love music.
Two, you gotta think everybody's gonna get paid because I'm a businessman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta think, okay, I'm the creator. I'm putting these records together. Right. So you gotta think I'm gonna get paid on the back end.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they're going to get paid on the front end, also the back end. You got to think the publishing. You got to think BMI. You got to make sure the splits and everything is just right. That's why I'm saying when it comes to this project, that's why I made sure everything was just right before, you know what I'm saying, putting everything together. I did the business of the album like, okay, I'm going to get paid. They're going to get paid. Everybody's going to get paid. So nobody going to have no time to complain.
But what's that initial financial burden feel like, I guess is what I'm asking.
I mean, it's not a burden. Why I say that is because, like, okay, I'm going to reap the benefits on the back end. You got to think about it like that.
Yeah, but we all got bills, bro.
I know. But
why buy this shit? This shit ain't free.
But see, you got to think. You know what I'm saying? What you put in is what you get out.
Of course.
So why not? If you put, for example, I'm paying for a beat, paying for the studio time. The artists go in there, and then sometimes you got to think. Some artists may want you to pay for the feature.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's understandable. I understand that. You know what I mean? It's their time.
Right, of course, They could be doing other shit.
They could be doing other shit. So, okay, here, you get what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? We knock that shit out. Boom. You know what I'm saying? You got to think. Okay, even with the splits, if an artist want the front end, some artists may not want the front end. They just probably want the back end. Some probably want the front and the back, or just want the front. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be smart if you get the front and the back. I mean, that's common sense. But
has the financial burden ever made you hesitant, regardless of the love?
Nah. At one period of time, I was like, I ain't paying for nobody no feature. At one time, I was.
Was that an ego thing? Or
I ain't gonna lie, it was an ego thing. Because see, like, a few years ago, I'm like, why I look like paying somebody for a feature? But then I
got a track record, yeah.
But then I realized, like, wait a minute. If I want something, I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Then I have to realize, like, if I want it, just pay for it.
Well, let me ask you this: at that time when you were fighting with your ego, were you charging for features if somebody asked you for a feature as well, or you weren't charging?
Okay, even the thought of, I'm gonna be real, the whole thing when it comes to charging for features, some people don't need to charge for features. And I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna be real. Okay, if you don't have not even clout, I ain't gonna say clout. I feel like when it comes to features, if your business not together as far as your BMI, your ASCAP or anything, you know what I'm saying? I need such and such for a feature. What am I paying for, your time?
Maybe. I think people should pay for my time.
I mean, I feel you on that.
Not that I'm part of BMI and all that.
I'm just saying, like, what am I paying you for?
Maybe their time. Like, I'm not trying to be funny now. You know what I mean?
But see, let's be business. Let's really talk business. Like, okay, for example, a person may ask for money for a feature and may not even have no music on no platform.
But what if they dope? They just haven't released nothing.
They dope, but what am I paying you for?
I'm assuming that I don't know, but I'm assuming.
Just saying, like, it's some artists that want to charge you for a feature and don't have music on no platforms at all. And then at the end of the day, I'm paying you such and such for this and like what? I mean, you know, you gotta think.
Because I'm gonna ask this, and you tell me if I'm wrong. You're saying if they're gonna charge for a feature, they should come with some fans or something.
Not even just fans. Like, give me something for me to want to pay for your. You know what I'm saying, for your craft. You know what I'm saying? If I'm hearing something, this one thing about me. If I hear an individual, you know what I'm saying, and I'm like, yo, I like them. And then now business wise, if they say, yo, you know, I do charge for feature, I'm gonna ask you, okay, what's your price? Then we can negotiate the price. You know what I'm saying? If the price is decent, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Or it's definitely got to be some paperwork involved with the situation. Get your paperwork together. Boom, we do that. Then we go from there.
Okay, let me give you an outlandish example. Say if you stumbled into church on a random Sunday, you've never been to this church, and there's this phenomenal singer that's leading the choir. Choir or chorus?
Choir.
Choir. And you heard them, and they don't have no music that's on wax, so to speak. And they say, well, I've never sang on wax or recorded myself, but you know, I don't know, I'm just making up something. But say they got kids and they need to get groceries and pay the rent or whatever. And they say, well, I had to charge you blah, blah, blah money. Would that deter you because they charging you to the reason why they charging you or the charging period?
It's a service.
Okay.
I look at it as a service. Now, if they're saying that,
Because they may say, I can go to work or I can come and sing for you for free. I'm not recorded anywhere, but...
Now, if it's like... It got to make sense. Yeah. To me, I feel like it got to make sense.
Right.
Now, if it's somebody that just...
They at the house chilling.
Yeah, like me, I feel like if you doing music and you're not serious about it, and you talking about something, yeah, I need some money, like you throwing your nuts out, like, yeah, I need such. No, you feel me? What is you doing?
So as long as it's not an arrogant approach.
Yeah, make it make sense.
Yeah.
I feel like make it make sense. That's how I look at it. Even for as like charging for features. Okay, if you got a fan base,
Yes, sir.
and you gotta think time. Fan base, time, and then you gotta think even doing a feature. All right, you gotta whoever wants you to get on a feature, send them the beat. Boom, send them the beat. You gotta take time out, out your day to write this verse or this hook.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. You do that. All right, now if you were up and coming artist and you don't have no type of motion,
What would you classify? Time or motion?
Motion.
So what if they've been doing it for a long time but don't have no motion?
Motion. When I say motion, like now, no. It's more it's a respect thing. Now, if you say time, I feel like you just want some bread.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Motion, you actually have a backing and catalog of a report of what you've been doing.
Okay. Only reason I ask is like with my stuff, people will be like, "Yo, we want you to come do blah blah blah." They ain't trying to pay me, and no offense to anybody who has asked.
Yeah.
I do have a real job. I know I do a lot of stuff, but I do clock in and work 50 hours a week, and I got 3 kids.
But see, you gotta think what you're doing now is a form of income.
Yeah, I made a bunch of money. Not a bunch. I've made decent money just doing this.
But I'm saying though, you gotta think.
But not from YouTube.
Shit, you can. You gotta.
I'm working on it.
You definitely can. Yeah. Like once you monetize everything, you definitely.
I'm working on it.
Racks coming in.
Yeah. But so I guess I think maybe it's of finding a good balance. So because I do understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
If you literally have no track record of making music and you talking about it's $1,000 for a feature, you're like, no, I don't know. And you work next to me on the assembly line, nah, I'm not doing it.
Man, not even that. I feel like, okay, if a person it could be two sides of the situation because I feel like if a person want a stack for a verse or stack for a hook, I mean.
What would constitute being worth $1,000 for a verse in our area? Don't name nobody, I'm just.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it's some folks that charge their amount. I ain't gonna count, so, you know. Some that charge a certain amount ain't worth it.
I've had that happen.
And then there's some that is worth it. So, you know.
I'm going to let that ride. But I do have an opinion on overcharging for music.
Yeah. It be like that.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is with that situation, man.
Okay. So, So which... I'm gonna put you on the spot. Which out of those 3 projects that are coming, which one you the most excited about?
All of them.
And why?
All of them.
No, you can't pick. If I had a gun to your head.
Man, listen.
Which one?
It
is okay. It's not a knock to any of the other 2.
I want to say I ain't gonna lie. Voices.
Because of the time that you've put into
Man,
it?
I put listen, when I put time, bro, I done put time, money.
Yeah.
Man, I done had to cut some folks out about this project.
What you mean?
Like, man, look, you dealing with certain, like, I ain't gonna say certain people, dealing
Yeah,
with
say no name,
people,
just, yeah.
they're just dealing with people in general.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got
It's a meeting of the minds. You said
it's like, it's
26
ego.
songs?
You gotta, like, doing music, you deal with people's egos.
Right.
And I ain't gonna, I'm TC.
Yeah, you need to beat your chest.
You know what I'm saying? My name stands, it's Top Cat.
The whole way, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't try, like, okay. It's an individual that told me this, Coop. Shout out to Coop. Coop said something to me.
He been here twice, this your second time.
Coop said something to me
Yes,
one day, and I'm gonna tell you what he said. He was like, man, you gotta quit being so humble, right?
Okay.
In my mind, you know, I'm like, bro, you know, the definition of humble is not what it is.
What's the definition of humble?
You know what I'm saying? Is belittling yourself in a certain sense.
I'm gonna look that up as we get
Yeah.
okay.
So, like, in all these years, I always thought humble was like, you know, being level-headed. No, you know what I'm saying, is less important. You know what I'm saying? I'm TC, nigga. I'm Top Cat. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm that nigga. So I'm not feeling like, you know, dim my light to say, yeah, I'm TC. I'm Top Cat. No, motherfucker, I'm Top Cat.
I agree with that, but I think not you specifically, but I think we as creators, whatever category you put us in, I think there is a time and place for beating your chest, and I think there is a time and place for learning and just listening. I'm not saying you, I just
Nah, I definitely understand that. And I use me for example. Like all these, like over the years, I've learned. And I'm still learning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's every day, like, bro, when if I'm off work, bro, I ain't gonna cap. I'm lazy as hell before I, you know what I'm saying, get up. You know what I'm saying? I will sleep damn near half the day when I get up, take a shower, I turn my damn computer on.
Go.
I turn my computer on, pull up Pro Tools, go through my hard drive. It's a beat that I ain't used. I'll probably lay a hook down, and then I'll go to, like, for example, I'll pull up Jermaine Dupri in the studio. I'll watch that. Or I would probably pull up Pharrell in the studio, and I'll watch
Motivation.
that, and I soak all that in. For example, my favorite producer is Jermaine Dupri.
Of all the producers?
Yeah.
Why him?
Because when it comes to Jermaine Dupri, like, bruh is a co-writer.
Yeah.
And I'm a co-writer. And, like,
Yeah.
I know how to, like, even if it's not my own material, like, I know how to create a story. And I like to write something and let someone else sing it or whatever, and, like, their perspective coming out of it from how I presented it to them. It'd be crazy to me. Every time that I do it, it's like, I'm like a kid at the candy store, like, oh my, like, it's word, y'all just did that and I just wrote that. Oh, that's cool. But, like, watching how Jermaine Dupri, even with Bow Wow, when he, you know what I'm saying, like, all the records that he produced and wrote for Bow Wow, he made every time platinum records.
Yeah.
Have you noticed when Bow Wow did that album without Jermaine Dupri, didn't do well. He had to come back to Jermaine Dupri to make a whole, you know what I'm saying, another platinum album.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Even when you working with producers, you got to find that right producer and lock in with them so they can learn your sound.
Okay.
So, I do feel like when it comes to, back to what I was saying, like, when Coop told me, he say, hey, man, you got to stop being so humble.
Yes, sir.
I looked at him, I said, man, nigga, shut the fuck up. Like, as always, when I'm saying, like, I disagree with someone,
Right.
I don't mean no harm or no
Like, I ain't
disrespect to
trying
him.
to shit, yeah.
But, like, bro was like, man, you gotta start popping your shit. But see, the thing about me, I pop my shit, but I let my work speak for itself when I pop my shit. Because I've been like that since I was younger. Like, I never felt like I had to go on the internet and be like, yeah.
Right.
Because my work always has spoke for itself.
And that rah-rah can turn people off.
Facts.
And giving you a shot to listen.
Facts. Like, when people keep like that rah-rah shit, like, you talking too much, you doing too much.
Yeah.
You don't need to do too much for people to get people attention. I don't need to do too much to get nobody's attention.
Yeah.
That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I may not know people. Like, I can meet someone, and this is true. I can meet someone the first time, and they was like, wow, like, bro, you're really dope.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's my personality. Like, it's my personality. Like, my first time ever meeting someone, like, it's like the energy of them. I see, like, if I know if they having a fucked up day, I try to, you know,
Well, you hit him with
reverse
that
it.
ride.
Like,
Yeah.
hey, bro, like I don't be wanting negative shit around me. Like, bro, if you got a bad energy around you, I'm like, man, get on with that bullshit. And they're
Right.
like, they either get mad or start laughing. I'm like, bro, what are you around me? Why is you know what I'm saying, like that? Because I mean, you're not finna be rubbing your energy off on me, and I be pissed off.
Right.
I'm not about to do all that.
Okay.
Like,
I can fuck with that.
yeah, facts.
Okay.
Like, I'm like, okay, you coming around me, you pissed off because, for example, your wife probably pissed you off or some shit. You around me, you mad. Nigga, why just, I'm probably just got off word. You know what I'm saying? Boss done pissed me off.
Right.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
you don't bring that to the
I'm
credit
not
space,
finna bring
yeah.
that energy if you around me. Like, bro, like, man, cut that shit, man, get away from me. You know what I'm saying? I will tell you straight up, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? Hey, let's go get something to eat. Let's go get some chicken. We definitely gonna, you know what I'm saying, be back straight. You gonna be right after we, you know what I'm saying, go get something to eat. Cause I'm guarantee you, one thing about me, you know what I'm saying, when you're around me
Yes, sir.
and your energy off, I'm definitely gonna, you know what I'm saying, turn that energy up instead of down. Them facts.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you a super serious question. Well, I have two questions.
Okay, I'm listening.
I'm gonna give you the first one, and then I'm gonna give you the second one.
Okay.
All right, what is your definition of making it?
Making it. When you say making it,
Musically.
okay, you can be global
Okay.
or you can be local, but the goal is to go from local to global.
Yes, sir.
If you're making income from your music and you're comfortably making money off your music and you're living off your music, then you made it.
Is there an exact dollar amount per year that you need to have to? Have you made it or no?
Have I made it?
Yeah.
Be honest with you. Nah, I ain't gonna say I've made it, but I've made good money off my music.
Okay.
True story, Unsigned Maniac 2. This made me not.
Don't let nobody count your pockets.
No. I'm just gonna be honest.
Okay.
Unsigned Maniac 2, the first quarter of me, you know what I'm saying, of me dropping my album, and I looked at it and it was $1,500.
Hey, nigga,
You know
let
what
me
I'm
get a
saying?
dollar too, then.
Like, real shit. I'm not,
Yeah.
no cap. Like, and it threw me off, like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
So I look at it like, if I was able to make that, I can triple that shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's ways of making money with
Right.
this music.
Okay, so for yourself specifically, is there this has to be, I don't know, 100,000 per year from
Man,
music?
I'm trying to make $1 million.
Of course, but is
trying-
there a minimum? Is there a
Plus
floor?
$1 million plus. To be comfortable, I feel like if you're sitting like 100,000, you're just making it off 100K, then that right there should. But see, you got to think 100K is not a lot, but it is a lot.
Right.
But if I'm able to make 100K off my music, then I feel like I've accomplished something.
I agree, because if I can make 100K annually just doing sign language productions, everything that's under it, I'm cool. I quit my job. I wouldn't quit my job, but I go to part time.
I'll be real with you.
Yeah.
You are, cause see, what's crazy is like, bro, I watched you start this just off posters off Instagram.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then I seen like multiple people come in and do interviews. Bro,
You ain't here for me. We
man,
talking about you,
hey,
celebrating you, sir.
Hey, look, it's all about love, baby. Shout out my boy Skillet though. But nah,
Appreciate it.
like seriously though, like bro, like I said, you by what you said, you're going to make that.
Of course.
I see it, so we gonna manifest it.
I can say I don't care how much I made last year. I made between $2,000 and $3,000, and I only did it for the fourth quarter of as far as getting paid project for the fourth quarter of last.
Imagine if you did it those the 3 quarters before that.
Yeah, we going up, baby. So
Real
now I
talk.
got another question for
You
you.
got an
on top
answer?
of it.
Talk to me.
So let's say, so you said 100,000 musically every year is cool with you.
Yeah.
That would be making.
Yeah, I feel like that'll be like comfortably.
Okay.
Not just now I'm saying I can make more, but I feel like comfortably.
Okay, because of how creative and talented you are, I'm gonna ask you a very dead ass serious question.
Okay.
What if you never get to that point? What I know you will. But just for shits and giggles, do you ever worry or get concerned you may never get to that point?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Every artist, I don't care who you is. Every artist, then the thought and like, what if I don't make it?
Cause everybody has had
that comes like through my, like, I ain't gonna lie, it comes to my mind all the time because like me personally, like, and I'm gonna tell you why I say that. I'm not gonna be long drawn out about it. When I was in school, truthfully, when I was from elementary, middle to high, when I got to the point of doing music, I started doing my schoolwork.
Oh Lord!
Like I was like literally locked in, just
Sir,
right.
we got to graduate school.
But see, the thing is, I was so locked in of writing raps, writing like singing songs. Like I didn't care about school.
Right.
So it got to a point where like life hit me my senior year of high school, and I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that. I was like, yo, I gotta get up out of here.
Yeah, at least graduate.
You know what I'm saying? So, and what's crazy is my government econ teacher came to me. He was like, "Hey man," he was like, "You want to do a project?" I was like, "What's up?" He said, "I'll let you do a rap, and I count it for your grade."
Okay.
And I was like, "What you want me to do?" And he was like, he wanted me to write a rap and perform it in front of the school for civil rights.
It's a number of the word.
Yo, like, all right, cool. So what I did was I got the Nas one mic instrumental.
Okay. Classic.
And I literally stayed up the whole night. I literally was going through the encyclopedias. I had a whole bunch of like Black history books, and I was like looking up different stuff for civil rights, and I just put them in my bars or whatnot. So when I did that, I sent that to him. I recorded it, mixed it down. I mixed some. That was trash, but still.
Of course, for the time.
Yeah, at the time. But so I sent it to him, and he actually liked it, and I actually passed my government econ class.
Hey, that's
but
dope.
then another one of my teachers, they actually was like, "Hey, I had a free period that year. In that class, he was like, man, you can perform in front of school. And I had my cousin EJ, he actually sampled Martin Luther King, I Had a Dream.
Hey.
And I did a 3-verse 316, wrote a 316 about civil rights, boom, passed.
Okay.
So
I
like
fuck with
music,
it.
you know what I'm saying? Really, I ain't gonna lie, music helped me in a lot throughout my childhood.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
it made me like even with like math and shit, like I was like, fuck this, I'm about to focus on certain shit, and it made me like, you know what? Let me stop doing this for a second, but it like, it encouraged me and it inspired me to do better with life, because I feel like, what if I don't make it in music?
Yeah.
Like, what am I gonna do? I don't do nothing but music.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that to speak negative. I just
No. I'm just being honest, because sometimes we as artists, we gotta be transparent with ourselves.
Yeah.
Like, I'm being real. Like, I'm being transparent with myself. Like, music is all I do. It's my love. Like, I feel like if I ain't gonna say my computer crashed and then like that,
Right.
or my hard drive crashed. Like, I can go buy another hard drive and get more beats.
Yeah, I got 3.
You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
all this video shit.
like, if I was to literally like not able to do music, like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like being regular is boring to me.
It ain't for you.
It's not for me, bro.
It ain't for me
Like,
either.
I'm a creative individual.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, watching TV, bro, sometimes that's interesting.
Right.
I cut TV off and start rapping.
Right.
Because, like, growing up, that's all I used to do was watch TV and play the game. And then when my mama got me my first computer when I was in 9th grade, bro, that's all I've been doing. Like, even when it comes to females, I feel like when I'm even dating a female, I'd rather for a female to do music. That may sound weird.
No, they ain't.
Like,
So let me ask you this though, since you said, I got another question from what you said earlier.
Yeah.
Specifically this one. You got a girlfriend?
nah, I'm actually single at this moment, and I can explain.
No, that ain't none of my business.
Yeah.
How did you manage not to have no kids all these years?
I don't know, bro.
They got you doing music.
Nah.
I just wondering.
guys said they ain't telling me I had no kids yet, bro.
Hey, but you want one of mine? I got 3.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I feel like even with women, bro, it's like sometimes I be feeling like, and it's crazy that I say this because a lot of people ask me. Matter of fact, Ant asked me this. He said something to me the other day.
Okay.
That it threw me. Like, I'm talking to bro. He said, TC, what time for you to settle down? I looked at him. I said, hey man, I'm trying to get my shit together, man.
I feel that. I
like
feel that.
he really started laughing. He said, T, man, like, you don't ever just like that campaign. Like, bro, I'm gonna be real. My ex-girlfriend, true story. Me personally, I feel like I was the one that fucked that relationship up, and I don't want to bring that into another relationship until I completely heal.
But I mean, you on the scene. They ain't shooting their shot? I'm sure they are.
I mean, I do what I
They
do.
in the
You know
DMs?
what I'm saying? I do what I do. But at the end of the day, it's like, bro.
Who in them DMs now, sir?
Man, I ain't
gonna get messages fucking with you.
You know, I feel like this when it comes to that. I feel like I kind of separate that from what I do.
The art from
But see, in the same sense, it's like I put my time more into my music today. Hell, it'd be a lot that I may chop up with, but in the same sense, it's like I don't be having time for them. I had a female got mad at me, so she got so mad at me because she said I put music before anything else. I mean, I'm sorry, baby, but it is what it is.
Yeah, you crying.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is, man.
Okay, so earlier you said you were talking about in school and you wrote the 3/16s. So I did want to ask you this to add to that.
But ain't nobody write no 16s no more.
That's exactly what I was about to ask you. I was going to ask, what do you think about the way music is structured now versus then?
People attention
It's
span.
12s now,
Man,
isn't
no, this shit is 8.
Is it?
Yeah,
It's
people
hook, the length of a hook as a verse and
first.
then another hook.
Yeah,
right?
people
like
like
it?
because he
You
back
like
in it. Like, man, listen, I'm be real with you.
I don't like it.
Give me a 12. Like
At least
now,
12,
give me a
damn.
12. I'll give you 12. I'm not doing no
Yeah.
16. But see, if I'm feeling the song, I do a 16. But I come from the era where 16, like 3 16 bar
Yes,
verse.
it is all you.
All you feel me?
Yes.
So it's like then we gotta think back in the day, doing a 3 16 bar verse, it came like that.
Yeah. And now you just take 2 of them verses. That's 3 verses.
You feel me?
Today's
Like 8 bars, people they be like, yeah, da 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 da.
You like when people come in with
No, that's lazy.
So do you encourage them to add at least another 4?
Man, they need to rap.
Because I mean, I understand R&B is different, but rapping, how the fuck you give me a
Niggas
verse
need
that's the
to-
length of a hook?
Niggas need to rap. I'm
They
sorry,
do.
niggas need to rap.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to sound old schoolish, but like, I mean, a 12 is cool.
Mm-hmm.
If you give us a 16, that's cool too.
Right.
But
You
I'm
think
just-
16 is too long now in today's time?
Man, people attention span so short. But
Yeah,
see,
so now
I'm
2.5 minutes.
yeah, like songs nowadays be 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So I mean, I feel like if you me personally, the standard time is 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah, give it to you.
So that's like intro, hook, 12 inch.
Might get a bridge.
Might get a bridge. Speaking of bridge,
Yes, sir.
I seen DJ Yanti say something about bridges.
Okay. I haven't met her, but she seems super cool.
And I do feel like in R&B music,
Yes, sir.
there's not bridges nowadays.
Okay.
It's like the music, like some singers, the R&B music gets straight to the point, like rappers.
Are there some bridges on voices?
Of course.
Oh, amen. Amen.
Yeah, of course.
Amen.
Yeah. Shout out Maintain. Maintain is actually on the bridge of Ride For You. It's number 4 on the album. Oh yeah, shout out Burglary. Oh yeah, in Burglary Wrangler. Yeah.
What a coincidence. I have that in my phone.
Yeah,
I
boy.
can't play it out loud for nobody
Hey,
else,
it's-
but I listen to it.
Yeah, 5. Coco. Matter of fact, Coco
Okay.
Baby. She I'm actually working on Coco project.
Oh, she got a project coming.
Yeah, she actually got a.
Is there a title for it? How many songs?
We actually in the process of getting everything together right now. But her single is called LOVE. And it will be dropping March 8th.
Okay.
Produced by B33.
Boy, he's so goddamn phenomenal with these beats.
Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. My first time ever meeting B33, I spent $500 with that man.
God damn.
Like that first day, I ain't gonna lie to
so
you.
can I get $1?
Yeah, I don't give a damn.
First time I met him was when Captain Kirk is phenomenal as well.
Man, listen.
But he said, I'm bringing somebody. I said, he said his real name, Brandon. I said, who the fuck is Brandon? But I had been heard his tag that, is this what you want?
Yeah.
But when he shut, I was like, I don't know who the fuck this is.
B33, man, listen, I'm gonna be
And
real
then
with you.
once I realized him and that tag is one, I said, oh, this nigga been making fire.
Man, shout out to Captain Kirk.
Fire.
Hey man, like Captain Kirk, that's my dog. And
That cool as hell.
See, this is the thing. When this goes back to building relationships, like I have a personal relationship with Captain Kirk. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, call me.
Well, you know him in real life.
Yeah.
Not just through the ground.
Nah, I know, bro. Like,
Yeah.
bro, call me, I call, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, like, hey, boy, TC, such and such thing, you know what I'm saying? You know, got on this, such and such, woo, woo.
Yeah.
And to me personally, I be excited for bro because, like, that's you know what I'm saying?
He grinding.
To me,
Hold on, gotta lose your mic.
oh, damn, my bad.
You good.
Like, to me, that's inspiration. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, and I'm hearing this, I'm like, bro, like,
The shit be crazy.
yeah, to me, like, wow, it made me want to go even harder.
Yeah.
And I'm be real, like, me and Kurt be having real nigga conversations.
Yeah.
Like, Kurt tell me straight up, he say, TC, you a great artist, but I feel like you need to be an executive producer. You need to be an A&R.
So have you ever thought about transitioning completely out of the rapper role?
No.
Well,
I ain't gonna lie. I can't do it.
Immediately.
No, I can't do
Why?
it because I love rapping.
Is there a cap on rapping? Is there a cap on rap? Cap as in limit, not lie.
Like, for its age limit?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or, yeah, age.
Man, listen, I'm 36 years old. I'm gonna still be rapping when I'm damn near 56 years old. I don't
You
give a
ain't that
damn.
old.
Nah, man, you know, some people in some people's
I'm too old.
eyes. No, the hell you ain't.
I'm too old.
No, you not.
When you don't rap for 10 plus years, you too old. Now, if I had consistently been doing it to now, different.
If you have the
I got
ability,
first on one of Rick's songs. It ain't never coming out, but he has it.
to my Ricky Tan.
I'm talking about Rick the Ruler.
Oh, he dope.
That's fire. I got a first on one of his songs.
He dope.
But that's it.
But I feel like it doesn't like for its age limit.
Yes,
It's not an age limit of rap. I'm sorry.
Really?
Nah, if you a creative, it's not an age limit. Hell, look at it. Not T Pain, but
Yeah?
not T.I.
He rap or he sing?
Hold on. Plies, he was like 30 plus when he got in the game.
Eminem was too, but that's not the normality. The
Titty,
average
okay,
rapper.
Titty Boy, 2 Chainz.
When he started as Titty Boy, he wasn't.
He
old.
wasn't. I mean, he was like 30
he
something.
wasn't.
30.
Yeah, he wasn't my age.
Yeah, he was 30. But he got when he like
Really popped
got
in 2
established,
Chainz. Yeah.
he was up in age.
Yeah.
So I feel like it don't matter, you know what I'm saying, what age you is, as long as, you know what I'm saying, if you making money off your craft, it shouldn't matter how old you is. Even if you pursuing it. If you know what I'm saying, you gotta think, it's some people that's 50 years old and can probably make a rap song right now and probably a wash niggas
I
that's
heard
in their
both.
20s.
I've heard some niggas is 50 and you be like, they be sounding like the hippie. The hippie till they like, nigga, take your ass in the house.
But it's
then
niggas-
the other ones is 50, they nice.
They
yeah,
rapping.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like real talk, it's some niggas that be rapping.
Absolutely. It's
And
just a fine line.
Yeah, nah. If you got the talent, do it.
But I don't think it would be a bad, I'm not telling you to do this, but I don't think it would be a bad look to transition from artist to just A&R.
Be real with you, I would do it. I'm gonna tell you why. It's always a
Right. You
a
gonna say
method.
never, right.
It's always a method to my madness. Me personally,
Yes, sir.
I would to get in the industry, and if I was being a
What
record,
if that was your opportunity?
if me being a record producer, right?
Yeah.
I get in there, boom. So you gotta think, I get in there more, boom. You know what I'm saying?
Kick the door down.
I'm kicking the door in. I can easily come and do like, hey, get this artist,
Yeah.
this artist, and put him on his records. And I'm like, while I'm in the process of putting,
You gonna throw you a little 12 on that?
I may, you know what I'm saying? I may throw a little verse on it. All right, you know what I'm saying? Back
Slide
out.
out, yeah.
You feel me? But then you gotta
Who is
think.
that? That's A&R TC.
You feel me? So it's like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Then the traction's gonna start coming to me. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And you look at Kanye, for example. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Not currently, though.
No,
I like old Kanye. He
not
tripping
now.
now.
I'm talking about
Yeah.
college dropout
Right.
Kanye.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying?
That's Last Man of Days.
Boy,
classic.
that's 04, 05.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like that Kanye, because when Kanye was like, okay, if you ever just look at the documentary of Kanye,
Genius, but it's spelled like different.
yeah, see, he was trying to get in the game, like he was trying to tell Jay and Dame, like, listen,
Yeah.
listen, they wasn't.
And they just want the beats.
They just want
really
beats.
fucking with the
They
rap.
wasn't fucking with him.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to me, like when they finally, you know what I'm saying, caught the wave of him, it's like, damn, bro, but he been doing this shit for the longest.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't been paying attention to this man.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like with me, I just, you know what I'm saying, hell, I just put these records together. Hell, even making beats. I'm now
You
like,
make beats now?
no, I'm about
Oh,
to
I'm about to say, that's
learning.
new. Oh, okay,
I'm
that's
learning.
new.
But I'm about to learn how to make
You wanna
beats.
do that too?
Yes, I definitely want to be like, when it be real with you. If I ain't gonna say ill, I get in the game. I'd rather be making my money in the studio. I want to be creating.
You don't want to have to make money touring and
I mean, yeah, I get on the stage, jump around. That's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But my passion is making music.
of course.
It's always been making music. Like seeing you make beats back in the day, seeing Butler, seeing Ant. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, make beats now?
I mean, he still make beats,
Oh,
but
okay.
you know,
Yeah.
like
Dibbling down.
yeah. But it's just watching certain people growing up making beats.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Tanner, Mac Millie, like watching them boys
Mm-hmm.
do it. It to me, it's like, damn, I want to know how to do this. But Fruit Loops to me look complicated.
It ain't that complicated.
Man, shit.
You remember when I had that big ass Phantom?
Yeah, I remember that.
That
but
ain't
see,
bad.
I feel like
I like that better than clicking them out.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
Being a producer, I feel like okay, you can be clicking the mouse or you can actually be physically
Right, hitting
touching.
the keys. Yeah, I like the keys. Yeah.
Not saying that that's not producing.
Right.
It's both producing, but that's more hands-on. I want to be hands-on.
Me and you both, yeah.
Like, I want to learn how to play the keys. I want to learn how to play the guitar, the bass, the drums.
Well, just remember, you don't have to be able to read music to create music.
That's true.
For the record.
That's true.
Yeah.
But why
it helps,
not?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But why not be able to do all, you know what I'm saying, and that be under your belt?
But, excuse me, your ears work, though. Your ears work very well.
That's true.
You know what I
But
mean?
then you gotta think, what if somebody wants you to come in and they want you to read sheet music?
Refer to this nigga over here, because I ain't got nothing for you, sir.
You gotta think.
Yeah.
And then
I know
what if
the notes, but I can't read the notes. Yeah.
that's why I feel like I want to learn everything. I partially know how to read music because like I was in advanced course all through school, so I know how to read music. Like so,
I know how to read it to read it, but I don't know how to read it to play.
Play it, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah.
Like for us reading and like tapping it out,
translating, yeah.
I know how to do that, but like playing it,
Hell no.
nah,
I ain't got nothing for you.
no, I don't know how to do all that.
Okay, so we done went through all three projects coming. Looking forward to all three of them.
Yo, yeah.
You said Voices is coming out on Friday. I'm
Yes,
gonna
sir.
try to get this out which would be the day it comes out. We're gonna touch on your project. We're waiting on Distro Kid. We're gonna touch on LSD.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
GVE,
Yes, sir. What's going on with the camp?
boy.
And who was officially in the camp? I know
Alright.
affiliation and in the camp is two different things.
It's two different things
Respectfully.
because Gutterville is a brotherhood.
Okay.
At the end of the day, I don't even really look at it as a label. To be real with you, because like you got niggas like Ant. I've been knowing Ant since,
Right.
since the
Yeah,
fifth
since day
grade.
one, basically,
You know what I'm saying? That's day one.
Yeah.
A1. Ant, you know what I'm saying? A&T. You know what I'm saying? Me and Ant been cool since the 5th grade.
I wish he'd be still, because every time I hit him up, he lived somewhere else, so I don't know.
You know how they go, man. Carolina Hood Rich. Boy,
Yeah.
boy, that nigga there, man. Me.
You watched his interview?
Yeah, I actually did.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, bro? That nigga fire, bro.
Yeah.
Like one thing, I ain't gonna say he's underrated. When I say he's underrated, like you gotta really tap in with bro. Like even personally, like talking to bro, like bro, his mental is not
You be
your
thinking about some
norm.
different shit,
Yeah,
yeah.
like his mental is not your norm. Having a conversation with Carolina Hood Rich is different.
You see, I opened the interview, I said, you got some motion.
Yeah.
Like right out the gate.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
bro, like he's very open. He's an open book.
Yeah.
Like bro, like one thing, but he's introverted.
But he wasn't guarded when at least for me, when we talked, he didn't seem to be very guarded.
Nah,
So I don't know where we left off, but my bad. Where was he at now?
Coco. Yeah, I'm working on Coco album. Man. LSD working on their album. Me and Ant.
When y'all gonna put a duo project like Outkast or motherfucking UGK?
I'm gonna be real. It's like me and bro got a bunch of songs like recorded
We
together.
just don't put them in some type of order and put them out. What's the worst thing gonna happen?
Ain't nothing. No, we can do it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it be the timing.
Timing of release or timing of sit down and organize it?
Sometimes it be timing of us actually recording.
Oh, okay, got
You know what I'm saying? Recording or, you know what I'm saying, just in general, because it be life shit be going on between the two of us.
Right, we all grown, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like we still, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, communicate no matter what, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, it's me and Ant got some shit. I ain't gonna lie, we got, and I'm not saying.
Send me some so I can listen
I
to it.
got you.
Don't nobody else
Like,
get to listen to it.
when I say, when me and him, I ain't gonna lie, we got platinum records. And I'm not saying this because I made them, we
Right.
make music, we got some platinum records together, the two of us. So, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, you got your yin and yang. Ant's like my yin and my yang when it comes to this music shit. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I got a few projects. Oh yeah, Desiccate, my youngin.
Who?
Desiccate. His name Lamont. His stage name is Desiccate. He I ain't gonna lie, he got like a sound like Friday. Yeah.
Who the hell's Friday?
Friday, you know, the dude that did God did, the hook, the guy did.
Oh, the singer. Okay,
yeah.
I didn't know who sung it. I
Yeah,
just liked
the
singer.
guy name is Friday.
Oh, okay.
But Desiccate, he actually got a unique sound. Like,
Okay.
bruh, dope as hell.
Is he on Voices?
Yes, he is. He's
Okay.
he's on this called Deep End. It's featuring Arson and Streetport.
Ooh, that bitch told. I know it got to be
Oh
cold.
yeah. And then speaking of Tay, me and Tay actually, I'm gonna tell you what, even with her, I met her through My homeboy JR Beats.
JRB so dope.
You know what I'm saying? I know, like, Junior, like, I've been knowing Junior for a long time. Matter of fact, me and Junior's older brother used to work at Walmart together. And he was like, yeah, TC, my little brother made beats. So I was like, what, you know what I'm saying? He was like, he had the beats on an MP3 player.
Ooh, that's so bad, yeah.
You feel me? And I be listening to him. I say, hey, man, tell him who I am, you know what I'm saying? Chop it up, I got his number. And, you know what I'm saying? I've been locked in with bro. Like, you know, bro, he always talking shit. Man, you don't fuck me. I do.
He got some beats on Voices?
No, but he do actually got some records on Unsigned Mania 3.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say now.
Nah, I got records. Okay. I got records. Yeah. That's the thing. I got records with JR Beats.
But they're not singing songs.
No, I'm gonna tell you, when I first started working on Unsigned Mania 2,
okay.
I was getting records from him.
Oh, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I got an ass of records from him, and I may be sitting on the beats.
Oh, gotcha. Holding them for something else. Okay.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, you know, that's one thing about me. I may get a beat. I may not even drop the shit for like 2-3 years.
We're going to have to get you out of this, sir.
Hey, the beat may not hit me right then and there.
But that don't mean it's trash, because obviously you got it.
Yeah. Like, I can buy the beat. It may sit on it for... Now, I ain't gonna lie, I probably got beats I've been sitting on for about 4-5 years. Then I pull the beat out and drop a banger. And then when I send it to the producer, they like, man, nigga, what the hell?
Yeah.
You bought this back. Yeah, right. Man. I
don't have 2 kids since you bought this beat.
You feel me? Like, it be like that sometimes, man. But it may not hit me right then and there. I may not be in that mood. Like, I could be in the mood when I get the beat, but when I get to the crib,
you know, sat with it, went to work. Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? But nah, like Tay, but she dope. You know what I'm saying? One thing I can say about her, she has a unique sound, and like, she's not from here. I think she's from like Ohio or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So like, when I seen her, JR had posted or whatever, you know what I'm saying, reached out to her or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? We did like 2 records. She got a, matter of fact, it's a record with her, Stefan, and Sway, my boy Young Sway, and it's a record with her and Stefan. Okay. It's fire, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I got records with a lot of folk. Me and Skelly, we got a joint. It's called Worst Day feature. It's actually produced by JR Beats. Man, who calling me? Not now. Don't want to talk to y'all. Yo, it's produced by J Rod. Produced by J Rod. Fire. I'm actually. But be real with you, I'm trying to do this heavyweight, you know what I'm saying, reunion track, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Rod?
Heavyweight reunion. I'm
you know what I'm saying?
39 going on 100. I might do a verse, that's all.
You know, wanna do you know, I wanna put like, even this new project that I'm coming out with, I'm to the point of I wanna bring different elements to the table, and I want to like really create a fire masterpiece after I do voices. It's not just gonna be R&B. It's gonna be all around the board of the table what I'm gonna do. So I'm really ready for it.
All right, man. Well, only because I got to pee. Let everybody get your social. Not your social security. Let's get your socials. I'm sure they know where it's at, but just in case.
Instagram, Lil TC Baby. Twitter, LILTC_baby. TC Hampton Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Follow me. You already know what time it is. GVE Music Group. Voices dropping this Friday.
Before we go. You said something about dropping a little or some shit you said. What you say on the internet the other day? Facebook. I think you said you was talking about you not gonna say little projects and little, never mind.
Oh yeah. Look, man. Check this out. When folks come to me and they be like, oh boy, you still doing your little music, that's hating. I don't give a damn what you say. If you put in the word little in front of anything that you got going on, like, okay, if somebody like, man, you still doing that little interview, the fuck? Nigga, that's big interview. What the fuck you talking about? That's hating shit, bro.
I've had to stop myself from saying it about my thing.
Oh, no. Yeah. Now, that's big shit. Whatever you do is big shit. Man, ain't nothing good about nothing you got going on. Man, nigga, yeah, my name Lil TC, but nigga, I'm fat as hell now.
So you ever gonna take the little off your name?
I'm a short nigga.
Some days on short.
Yeah.
Not age. Okay.
Nah, Lil TC is, and then what's crazy is, Lil TC Baby. That's been my name since I was younger.
TC is top category.
Yeah, Lil TC Baby. That's my rap name, Lil TC Baby. I'm gonna keep it like that, but at the end of the day, you gonna call me TC, you know what I'm saying? But you know, TC stand for Top Cat. And I'm that nigga. You already know what time it is. Well, alright.
Well, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. We out. Yes, sir. You so crazy, man.